Welcome to Pleasure Sports. Today we're going to take a look at Rip Curl's Dawn Patol wetsuit. This actually comes in 3 different styles. You have a 3.2mm flat lock, you have a 3.2mm glued and blind stitch seamed, and you have a 4.3mm that also has glued and blind stitch seams. So the primary difference between the flat lock stitching and the glued and blind stitching is the type of seal on the wetsuit and the lining of the suit. So let's take a look first at the 3.2mm flat lock. So what we have here is a breathable seam that's only been stitched with a flat lock stitch, and that's a stitch that penetrates all the way through both pieces of neoprene. And it's 3mm thickness in the core and 2mm neoprene in the arms. The internals of the Dawn Patol has a straight nylon interior, and it also uses E3 neoprene, which is a super stretch neoprene, in all the gray areas that you see, all upper body and in the groin area, also in the side and lower leg. It's all the major areas that need maximum stretch and flexibility is the E3. The ultralight neoprene is this black neoprene that you see, and this is the wetsuit turned inside out. And this is a really durable neoprene that's also stretchy, but not as stretchy as these other areas that require more flexibility. In the flat lock stitch, you can see the stitch penetrated all the way through, and you can also see on the inside of the suit a glide skin neck. Now, what I want to just quickly draw your attention to is the primary difference between a flat lock and the glued and blind stitched is this is the 3.2 Dawn Patol that's glued and blind stitched and also has a reinforcement. So what you see here in the chest panel is a material that actually wicks away water and also provides thermal protection, and that's in the chest plate. And in the flat lock stitch version for warmer waters you don't have that, but in the glued and blind stitch version you have this extra panel that's actually heat retaining. You also have a seam that's not only been stitched together, it has also been glued. So this is a watertight seal, and also it has a third layer of durability put on critical seams to add reinforcement and to ensure that the seam is virtually watertight. And you'll even see down here in the groin area the taping around the seams as well. So there's tape reinforced in all critical areas. So this wetsuit is glued and blind stitched and sealed, and this is the flat lock. The 3.2 glued and blind stitch has 3mm neoprene in the core, 2mm neoprene in the arms as well, identical in construction with respect to the glide skin on the neck, and also the use of E3 neoprene, super stretch Elastomax 3 neoprene in the upper body, groin, and the lower legs. The 4.3mm wetsuit, which is also glued and blind stitch, has 4mm neoprene in the core, 3mm neoprene in the arms. And it's this identical construction with the glued seam that's also been stitched with the reinforcement. So the 3.2 GBS and the 4.3 GBS are identical in construction. So let's take a look at the other features that you get in the glued and blind stitch version, since we already covered the flat lock version. What we'll take a look at here is the colorway. This is black with a white logo, so this is what you would consider to be a solid black. And there's also a gray, blue, and black that you'll also see, and so this is a different colorway as well. And different styles offer different colors, and I believe the 4.3 has the multiple colorways, meaning the solid black or this gray, blue, black, and I believe the 3.2 glued and blind stitch also offers this colorway as well. A couple of the features that we can take a look at on the wetsuit that are identical throughout all 3 is the adjustable collar here that we have, so you can adjust the collar. In the 3.2 and the 4.3 glued and blind stitch, you have a zipper, and it's actually called the blue steel zipper, and it's to help water not penetrate the zipper when waves come or in your sport. And it also has this lining behind right here, this little piece of neoprene, to help prevent water from flushing into the suit. A couple other features that I want to show you that you get for your money. Down here in the lower leg in all 3 versions, on the exterior you have a zipper, and it's a nice little stash pocket, so you can put your key in here if you'd like, and you have a little piece of rubber band type material that you can loop your key through, so you have, in case the zipper pops open, you can also make sure that your key doesn't fly out of the leg pocket. A few more features, as I mentioned. Upper body is the E3 neoprene, ultralight neoprene in the lower body. You've got sealed seams. You've got taped reinforcement. You've got what's called S-flex knees. This is a abrasion-resistant material on the knees to protect the nylon coating on the outside of your wetsuit. So if you're kneeling, you're protected in all three versions of the wetsuit. Again, a great wetsuit. You've got a nice soft cell collar that's sealable and adjustable, and a great value. If I missed any details on this wetsuit, you can see more at pleasuresports.com, and you're looking again at the 4 3mm gluten blind stitched, the 3 2mm gluten blind stitched, as well as the Flatlock Rip Curl Dawn Patrol. And check it out on pleasuresports.com.